is holding the 2010 Social Work Congress?
The presenting sponsor of the Congress is NASW Assurance Services Incorporated. Co-conveners include the National Association of Social Workers, the Association of Baccalaureate Program Directors of Schools of Social Work, the Council on Social Work Education, and the National Association of Deans and Directors of Schools of Social Work. A full list of sponsors can be found at the bottom of the virtual environment. Why did you select 400 students to participate in the Student Congress?
We actually selected approximately 400 students to represent the 400 social work professionals that will be attending the Social Work Congress here in Washington, D.C. This will help to compare and contrast votes in the final report. How did you select the classes?
Professors of social work from across the country submitted applications to participate in the 2010 Student Social Work Congress. The selection committee based their final decision on a range of factors, including diversity, geography, class size, and prior use of technology. We are proud of the final classes that were chosen to participate, and we think that they reflect social work students nationwide.
Why should you participate in the 2010 Student Social Work Congress?
We want you to participate in this event as an emerging leader in the field of social work. Not only is this an opportunity to have your voice heard, but you can also network with social work students from across the country. At the end of the day, you are representing social work students from every background. Once you cast your final vote on Friday, April 30th by 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we will send you a certificate of participation and a thank you letter from the co-conveners of the Social Work Congress. We will also give you language that you can use on your resume as you go out to find your social work job. Do you have to watch the Social Work Congress live on April 22nd and 23rd?
You do not have to view the Congress live. However, you can if you would like. Beginning on Monday, April 26th, you can view the event through the archived footage in the virtual environment.
What are the benefits of watching it live?
The benefit of viewing the event is that you also get to see the activity that's going on in Washington, D.C. You will also have the opportunity to chat live with every student who is participating and take part in polls regarding the event. There is much greater interactivity when you can view pieces of the live event. Do I have to watch the whole Congress?
We would like you to view the entire event because we think that each component of the Congress is important. The keynote speakers will provide important background information about the past and thoughts on the future of our profession. The Congressional Breakfast will give you a glimpse into the lives of the social worker members of Congress and the social workers in the executive branch. The panel presentation will provide insight into the experiences of social workers at different points in their careers. And you can see NASW award its Lifetime Achievement Award to Dr. Dorothy I. Height, civil rights legend and social worker. However, the key piece of the event happens at the end. This is when the social work leaders in Washington, D.C. will formulate their imperatives for the future of the profession. This is also the part of the event that you will vote on. So tell me a little bit more about these imperatives.
Basically, the imperatives are ideas on what should happen within the social work profession. There are concerns about what the future holds, and the imperatives will be action steps to fix these problems. For instance, maybe a top concern will be that social workers have not kept pace with technology. A possible imperative could be that social workers should be offered continuing education courses in technology. Or perhaps a concern could be the lack of leadership training for new social workers. Imperative could be that each experienced social worker should commit to mentoring a new social worker.
Why is there a Facebook page and Twitter feed for the Student Social Work Congress?
The social networking aspects of the event are very important because this is where you'll be able to meet one another and discuss the Congress, as well as discussing your overall social work experience. Social work students from across the country in different situations from different backgrounds have been chosen to participate, and this will provide an excellent opportunity for you to learn from one another. What should I do if I have questions about the Congress after this webinar or technical problems before or during the actual event?
You can always contact us by clicking on the red toolbar in the virtual environment where it says Contact Us. You can also email us at 2010studentcongress@naswdc.org. During the event, we will provide a telephone number that you can contact us if you have any technical problems.
What happened at the 2005 Congress?
The 2005 Congress focused on issue areas like aging, children and families, behavioral health, and general health. It also focused on social work policy, education, research, and practice. A set of imperatives was developed at that event, and those imperatives continue to be updated because they were created for a full decade. We're going to keep working on those imperatives as we look at new imperatives for the future of the profession.
Why are you holding a 2010 Congress? It's only been 5 years.
We think it's important to come together as a profession and examine a new set of imperatives. While we're still working on the imperatives from 2005, it's time to examine internal professional struggles that pose barriers to providing competent care to millions of clients nationwide. What will be included in the final Congress report?
We will include your final votes as compared to the votes cast at the 2010 Social Work Congress here in Washington, D.C. We will also include information from the polls that are held during the Student Social Work Congress, and we may include information from the chats that are held during the event. We want to make sure that all of your opinions are heard and included in the final report from this overall event. How will your voices be heard at the Congress?
Your voices as students are incredibly important. You will play a big role in making sure that the imperatives that are created are met. Everything you submit, from your votes to your poll answers to information from chats, will be included in the final report. What expectations does the Congress hold for students?
As mentioned, we do ask that you view the entire event if possible. You can do so live or through the archived footage. We want you to view all the materials in the virtual environment and participate in the webinars. This event is about you, and we hope that you will take this opportunity to have your voice be heard. How does the Congress approach the task of developing imperatives?
The imperatives of the Congress are developed in a unique way. The 400 social work leaders will be divided up into 8 different breakout sessions. Each breakout session will cover a different topic in the social work profession. Participants will come together to develop 2 draft imperatives per breakout session, and then these 16 imperatives are brought back to the full Congress to be voted upon. Leaders will vote on the 10 that they think are most important for the future of our profession. How does the Congress address the many needs of the profession?
The Congress is a sample representation of professional social workers across the country. Every social work group has been invited, and the intent was to gather stakeholders to develop a set of imperatives which truly reflect the current reality of the profession. The 400 social work leaders have experience and knowledge to define what needs to happen. But that's also why we need you. We want to know what students think about these imperatives, because you are going to have to help implement them, and your voice is equally as important. How will you uphold these imperatives on the Hill?
The imperatives are very important to present to policy and decision makers. They help to solidify the social work agenda and to present a united front with all of the social work groups as we seek support and recognition for our profession. We've often used the 2005 imperatives when we were up on the Hill lobbying members of Congress, and we will definitely use the 2010 imperatives as we seek to improve the profession and better serve our clients. How much of the students' innovation will be considered?
We want this event to be as interactive as possible, and we're always available to answer any of your questions or take your suggestions. We look forward to working with you, and we want to make this event as meaningful as possible, so if you have anything to contribute, please feel free to let us know.